afternoon, August 15th. Wanted to get on here as markets have been under pressure as we expected. Want to do a quick update. We've got the Wyckoff wave you can see here continuing down in the downtrend line that we had drawn in a few days ago. So all is good. We've got the technometer. It did come down close to oversold here, but now we're setting at 41.6. So not sure if this low is good or if we're going to mouse around here. And we did take out these previous lows. So let's watch closely here, especially if you have short positions on. And also be prepared to buy some of the strong stocks you've been looking at or that you want to add on. Let's go to the Wyckoff Wave Growth, WWG. You can see here that we've actually had a pullback to the previous resistance. So excellent place to hold in. So we might want to watch this. Let's go to the 1 year. You can see here the technometer is at neutral, so not telling us to close our eyes and buy here, but this action definitely bears watching. And we also have the support line that's not too much lower, but we might mouse around here for a few days. So I think the appropriate action is to be prepared to buy a few things here, but let's continue to wait. We got TLT, 20-year Treasury bond ETF. Lots of short positions in this market, which has kept it kind of friendly. And when stocks make their low, I think probably TLT will turn down. So that's something to watch, but still here right now, no positions. Boeing we've been saying would be weak. Let's go to the 1 year. You can see here, perfect Wyckoff markings. We had the up thrust and the test. And now we're falling out of that as expected. We got a 40 on the technometer, so still leaves downside. So not big volume coming in here. But so far, shorts have worked. And if we come down here and spring these levels, technometer gets oversold, short-term trader might want to take off shorts. But otherwise, this whole pattern looks pretty bearish. Bank of America, we've been long looking for a pullback to add. We was hoping for a technometer to come down closer to oversold. We're really at neutral, and we are backing up a little bit as expected. Still long and looking for a place maybe to add to those longs. Bristol Myers, we'd said kind of had been looking weak, but no real positions. Still holding in here. Technometer 39.97, so most oversold since back here at the lows. Not sure here. We talked about the OP going to new highs and the price hadn't. We was leaning that this would be a good place to be short Bristol Myers, but have not done anything. For a disclaimer, do your own research. These are just ideas and trying to teach and not actual trade recommendations. Caterpillar. Been talking about how weak it is. You can see here, we've had these markings for Wyckoff on the chart, fall through the ice, back up to the ice, and now falling apart, making a new low for the move. We are at 40.38, so we are coming down to oversold, but not there yet. So this chart does not look good. Ford, not a good chart as well. Big volume come in on the downside. We'd had oversold reading here, thought maybe we could try to hold this level and rally up for maybe a sell, but did not get it. Have now broken support. We are extremely oversold, but no doubt with strong sell volume coming in. So does not look good there. General Electric. We was hoping for accumulation, but that was all. No real signs of it. We are getting what looks like maybe a spring today, and we've got an oversold technometer. So if this is accumulation as we have marked, definitely a great place for a spring. You can see OP has been hitting new lows here, but price really has as well here with the spring. So, you know, if GE has finally put in a type of a bottom, we need to further rally back into the trading range and we'll buy a test. But that's been a horrible, horrible stock down. IBM, one that we've been short. Once again, fall through the ice, rally back to the ice. Not quite as weak today as we expected. It did start lower. Technometer has came down here to oversold, near oversold. So this chart, not as weak as Boeing and Caterpillar. And you'll want to protect any shorts at break even, because this one should not rally back here if it's going to continue lower. AT&T. We talked about trying to break the downtrend line and then coming back for a test of support. So definitely good action here today as well. Recovery high for the move. Technometers at neutral, so this one's acting very good here. Still would like to buy some type of a pullback, maybe come back, test the downtrend, 50% retrace or something, but might not get it. This one might be turning the corner here. Good relative action here recently, obviously, with the wave coming down. Union Pacific, we've talked about it acting well, like it wants to go higher. That does not change here. Hold on. There's the longer term chart. Let's go back to the 1 year. So you can see technometer here is oversold, and we are staying up here at the former resistance. So that is an ideal situation here. Volume did come in on the rally somewhat. Not much volume here recently in the last 2 weeks. Technometer up here at close to overbought, and now we're at oversold while we've moved sideways. So if this wave does turn up higher here, Union Pacific should be able to lead the rally. Walmart, we've talked about it looking good, continuing to rally. And it does still just that, continuing to try to jump some resistance here. Not sure exactly where that is. This chart is not clean, but would like to buy a little bit of a pullback on Walmart if we get a chance. ExxonMobil. We hope maybe it's down at the bottom of the range, maybe for a spring or something. We do have an oversold technometer here, and it's a little deep for any type of spring action here. If this trend line, if this support is here, then a quick reversal here would look good. That's one we probably want to watch. Big volume came in here on this sell-off, so not really, this doesn't really look like accumulation. It just looked like maybe buying a spring in an uptrend. And again, with the technometer oversold, might be one to watch. And then we got Dow DuPont, DWDP, one that we've had these trend lines, which still were in this apex. Technometer a little bit below neutral, almost oversold yesterday. So this one might be ready to go higher but having a hard time reading that one. And that's really, let's go through a few more that we follow here. Wingstop, we have higher objectives on. We had reaccumulation here, a good jump, and any type of pullback here would probably be good. We're not getting it. Technometer coming down to oversold. Anything, I think back here 57 or 58 could be good, but this one has higher objectives that we have shown above 69. So that one still looks like the bull trend's intact. Twilio is one that we've talked about. Still looks good there. Had some reaccumulation, still higher prices. That one's got higher objective as well. Here the technometer is 34. I thought it might get down and test this a little bit more, but it didn't. Earnings brought it straight up. You can see this accumulation range goes to much higher levels, 86 to 101, I think it is. So let's bring up Overstock. I know a lot of crypto people are watching the streams now. Here's the 1 year. Had the good news, spiked all the way to 47, came back all the way to 31. It is back to previous support, but that looks like an up thrust, sign of weakness, and you'd want to sell some type of rally. I do like the crypto markets, I think, here. So this one, I don't think you're going to go from an up thrust to a spring or shakeout. So I'm not sure exactly what to think here. If it holds its levels, turn higher, just one that we definitely want to watch. So that's all for now. Check back in with us. We're going to continue to do these updates as we seem fit and have the extra time. Good trading.